My skills exceed yours. Let us bide our time.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord, drawn by the promise of a
Where are they? This is taking forever! It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich fellas?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori sword lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't...
Hush! Quiet!
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Well,
we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Land. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler.
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the...
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide
Words, words, words. Significant.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor.
Now you're talking.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes...
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson? Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is Barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about. Damn, I should have led with that. Please, you know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with... And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Deal. All right, I'm going to my room to write about...
I'll go ahead.
Help! Help! The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help.
Enemy near. A solid plan. Forwards. Aim carefully.
Yeah!
Let us bide our time. The path is clear. We should prepare. Watch each other. Attack!
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
We should move. Tread lightly. The road awaits. Let us be careful. I shall not fail. Let us bide our time. We should prepare. The path is clear. I'll go ahead. Our duty calls. The road awaits. Let's head out. I shall not fail. Let us bide our time. We should move. I'm out of sight. I'm out of sight. We should prepare.
I don't tolerate
The
fools.
path is clear. Observe the others. Learn from their mistakes.
They dare to attack me?
A solid plan. Forwards. Aim carefully. I shall not fail. Our duty calls. Tread lightly. Let us be careful. Let us bide our time. We should prepare.
Anything is possible.
We should move.
Time's wasting.
letting the ink dry. And Lindsay was called forth.
The road awaits. I'll go ahead. Our duty calls. I shall not fail. The path is clear. Let us bide our time.
It's the end for you rats!
Be careful, everyone! Attack!
I'm writing you out of our story.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off?
Let's head out. We should move. We should prepare. Tread lightly. Completed. Enemy near. A solid plan. Forwards. I shall not fail. Let us bide our time.
Anything else?
The path is clear. We should move. The road awaits. Our duty calls.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem...
What? No, we're heroes.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion. But there's a lot of money in that chest, and with all these bandits running around, it wouldn't...
We should prepare. I'll go ahead. I shall not fail. Let us bide our time. We should move.
I wrote it like I saw it. What troubles you?
The road awaits. Our duty calls. We should prepare. Let us bide our time. We should move. Let us be careful.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps...
What do you mean, undead? Really? Like...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get...
The path is clear. I've spotted something.
Applause, please.
Tread lightly. The road awaits. duty calls.
Enlighten
Let's
me.
head out.
I deserve better.
We should prepare. Let us bide our time. I'll go ahead. We should move. Something here.
Applause, please.
I spotted something.
Anything else?
The path is clear. I shall not fail.
State your desire. Ask. You have my
Let us be
attention.
careful. Our duty calls. The road awaits.
Let's make this quick!
Serves you right.
Leave this one to me!
Aim carefully. Attack!
Yeah!
A solid plan. Forward! We should prepare. We should move. Tread lightly. Let us bide our time.